Hello students, today we will start our new lesson, that is fifth lesson of Flamingo, and name of the lesson is Indigo. So before starting the lesson, firstly we will discuss about the author, and the author of this lesson is Lewis Fisher, who was born in 1896 and was died in 1970. He was born in Philadelphia. He served as a volunteer in the British Army between 1918 and 1920. So he was born in England, Philadelphia. He served as a volunteer in British Army. He had also served voluntarily, it means according to his own will, in British Army. That is from 1918 to 1920. Fisher made a career as a journalist and wrote for the New York Times, the Saturday Review, and for European and Asian publications. It means he had started his career as a journalist and he had also written different columns for New York Times, Saturday Review, European and Asian publications. It means he had not only written for British alone but throughout the world, that is New York, Europe, Asia. So he had written for throughout the world. He was also a member of faculty at Princeton University. So he was also a professor at Princeton University. It means he was also teaching. The following is an excerpt. This particular lesson, that is Indigo, that is in your syllabus, is an excerpt or part from his book The Life of Mahatma Gandhi. So he has written a long book. The name of the book is The Life of Mahatma Gandhi, and this is only an excerpt or part of that particular book. The book has been reviewed as one of the best books ever written on Gandhi by Times Educational Supplement. So by Times Educational Supplement named magazine, this book, that is The Life of Mahatma Gandhi, has been reviewed as one of the best books ever written on Gandhi. गांधी के ऊपर जितनी भी बुक लिखी हुई है उनमें से बेस्ट बुक्स में से उसने उसको रिव्यू किया. नाउ कम टू द टाइटल, दैट इज इंडिगो. इंडिगो इन हिंदी that is called a नील. It was actually a type of a crop or a harvest that was planted where? In Champaran. So indigo is a crop that was planted in Champaran. Champaran, which is in the foothills of Himalaya in Bihar. So that there was an ancient sharecropping system. There was an ancient sharecropping system. Sharecropping system in Bihar in Champaran, and that was till 1916. 1916 तक बिहार में चंपारण में एक शेयर क्रॉपिंग सिस्टम था अकॉर्डिंग टू दैट एंशियंट शेयर क्रॉपिंग सिस्टम. द peasants or the farmers, they were taking the land of landlords. Landlords were the real owner of the states. लैंडलॉर्ड्स है वो असली मालिक थे लैंड के. पीजेंट्स है दे ऑलवेज टुक द लैंड्स ऑन रेंट के ऊपर वो जगह लेते. एंड दे प्लांट ऑन द 3/20 और 15% of the total their holdings. Suppose this is the part of the total land. कि मान लीजिए ये पूरा लैंड का पार्ट उन्होंने लिया और इसका जो 15% पार्ट है दे मस्ट हैव टू प्लांट इंडिगो। इंडिगो नाम की जो क्रॉप है, नील की खेती है, दिस इंडिगो, विद द हेल्प ऑफ दिस इंडिगो दे विल गेट डाई, एक प्रकार का डाई, एक कलर बनता है। सो ऑन द 15% ऑफ देयर टोटल पार्ट ऑफ द लैंड दे वर टेकिंग ऑन रेंट। पीजेंट्स है जो ज़मीन लेते किराए के ऊपर, उसके 15% पार्ट के ऊपर इंडिगो की प्लांटेशन करते हैं। एंड दे हैड टू सरेंडर द होल द हार्वेस्ट, जितनी भी फसल होती उसको उन्हें सरेंडर करना पड़ता एज ए रेंट टू द लैंडलॉर्ड्स। लैंडलॉर्ड्स को वो पूरी की पूरी फसल देनी पड़ती है। दिस वॉज एन एंशियंट शेयर क्रॉपिंग सिस्टम that was started at ancient time and till 1916 that was going on. And because indigo was chief commercial crop, indigo was chief commercial crop, मुख्य व्यापारिक फसल थी इंडिगो उस टाइम की in that particular area, and that's why all the peasants were unpleasant to give the whole harvest that was planted in the that 15 part of the their holdings। जो भी उनकी होल्डिंग थी उसकी 15% पार्ट में जो उनको प्लांटेशन इंडिगो करना पड़ता उसको सारी की सारी एज ए हार्वेस्ट दे देते, एज ए रेंट दे देते। दैट वॉज ओनली मेकिंग देम अनप्लीजेंट, सो दे वर टोटली troublesome about that। Now, what happened at the end of 1916? The Britishers or the landlords, the Britishers or the landlords, they came to know that the Germans or the Germany, they had developed synthetic indigo. They had developed synthetic indigo. कि जो जर्मन्स हैं उन्होंने एक सिंथेटिक इंडिगो है, कृत्रिम जो इंडिगो है वो डेवलप कर ली है। एंड द मार्केट वैल्यू ऑफ नेचुरल इंडिगो has gone down. They had come to know. The natural indigo that was planted in India in Champaran district, and the market value or the prices of that indigo gone down. उनके prices हैं वो बिल्कुल नीचे चले गए। And that's why the landlords thought that they should now close the ancient sharecropping system, कि उनको जो ancient sharecropping system है उसको उनको close कर देना चाहिए। That should be closed, that should be finished, कि उसको समाप्त कर दिया जाना चाहिए। And because they are going to close the ancient sharecropping system, that's why what they should do, they should take compensation money, they should take compensation money, they should take compensation money from the farmers। फार्मर्स से क्षतिपूर्ति के रूप में उनसे पैसा लेना चाहिए। That was decided by the landlords, and they had taken money from the peasants that thought that they could sell their indigo in that way, and that's why, because they were already troublesome with the ancient sharecropping system, they thought that they could sell their indigo harvest in the market and they would get the money, so they had signed willingly for that। But some also opposed that, because they were thinking that there might be any other planning of the Britishers, कहीं वो इश्यू तो नहीं कर रहे हैं, उनको धोखा तो नहीं दे रहे हैं। एंड दे हैड हायर्ड द लॉयर्स, उन्होंने लॉयर्स को हायर कर लिया जिन्होंने उनको अपोज किया था। दैट वाज द कंडीशन। एंड स्लोली द न्यूज़, what type of news? News of synthetic indigo that was developed by Germans, and the news that the natural indigo's price has gone down, that had also reached to the peasants or the farmers। ये बात farmers के पास भी पहुँच गई। And now they wanted their money back। अब उनको अपना पैसा है वो वापस चाहिए, because they were thinking that the Britishers had taken the money in an illegal way. ब्रिटिशर्स ने पैसा है वो इलीगल तरीके से ले लिया है. दैट इज़ नॉट द लीगल वे बिकॉज द प्राइसेस ऑफ इंडिगो गोज डाउन एंड they had taken the money according to the old prices of Indigo. So they wanted their money back, but the landlords, they are not giving any type of money to them. They have refused to give money. So they have hired some lawyers. And they had gone to courts, and the court case is going on with next date and next date and next date. So this was the situation where they were having trouble. So such a trouble related to Indigo sharecroppers of Champaran was going on, and a person whose name was Rajkumar Shukla. He was also a peasant from that particular place. राजकुमार शुक्ला है वो भी पीजेंट था, चंपारण से बिलोंग करता था, एंड ही हैड गॉन वेयर, ही हैड गॉन टू लखनऊ. बिकॉज इन लखनऊ देर was annual convention of Indian National Congress that was going. कांग्रेस का राष्ट्रीय अधिवेशन चल रहा था, एक सभा चल रही थी. इन दैट पार्टिकुलर इवेंट सो मैनी persons, actually 2301 delegates or representatives of the Congress from the different parts of India and also other famous person had come there. So he had gone there so that the problem of the sharecroppers could be solved there. So how he had met with Gandhi there, how he had gone to Gandhi there, how he met Gandhi there, and how his problem was solved or not solved, that has been discussed in this chapter. So the whole story is related to those indigo sharecroppers or those indigo peasants who were working in Champaran villages. So how the problem was solved, or how Gandhi solved their problem, improved their conditions, that has been discussed in this chapter. Now we will start the story. The writer Louis Fisher, he is saying that when I first visited Gandhi in 1942, it means before writing this book, he had taken experience of Gandhi and he had gone to Gandhi to meet him so that he could collect some data from Gandhi that what really had happened, that he had started the freedom movement, and it happened in 1942. लुइस फिशर है गांधी के पास 1942 में गया ताकि वो डेटा कलेक्ट कर सके अपनी बुक लिखने के लिए. एंड ही आस्क्ड गांधी that when you have started this freedom movement, right now they were in 1942, and when you have started this freedom movement, so he had gone to his ashram in Sevagram in Ahmedabad in central India. That time that was called central India. Central India के अंदर अहमदाबाद के नज़दीक सेवाग्राम नाम की जगह के अंदर उसका आश्रम था. So he had gone there, and there he said, he means Gandhi told him that I will tell you how it happened that I decided to urge the departure of the British. It was in 1917. And now he told, Louis Fisher is telling you to the readers that I will tell you. लुइस फिशर बता रहा है कि गांधी ने उसको कैसे बताया कि मैं आपको बताऊंगा कि कब ये हैपन हुआ, कब ये घटित हुआ कि आई डिसाइडेड टू अर्ज, कि मैंने डिसाइड किया अर्ज करने के लिए. अर्ज मीन्स द स्ट्रॉन्ग डिजायर टू गिव स्टिमुलेट समथिंग, कि मैंने कब ये स्ट्रॉन्ग डिजायर रखी द डिपार्चर ऑफ द ब्रिटिश, कि ब्रिटिश का डिपार्ट होना चाहिए. ब्रिटिश शुड गो फ्रॉम इंडिया, सूनर और लेटर दे मस्ट गो फ्रॉम इंडिया. व्हेन ही हैड डिसाइडेड दैट, कब उसने ये डिसाइड किया. एंड इट वॉज इन 1917, ये 1917 में हुआ. इट हैपन्ड इन 1917. ये 1917 की घटना है, when it happened. Now he is telling what really had happened at that time. 1917 में ऐसा उसके साथ क्यों हुआ कि उसने डिसाइड कर लिया कि मेरे को इंडिया को आज़ाद करना है और ब्रिटिश गवर्नमेंट को यहाँ से भगाना है. What really had happened? He had gone to December 1916 annual convention of the Indian National Congress Party in Lucknow. Gandhi had gone to the annual convention, राष्ट्रीय अधिवेशन में गया था ऑफ इंडियन नेशनल कांग्रेस पार्टी इन लखनऊ दैट हैड हैपेंड इन दिसंबर 1916. दिसंबर 1916 में लखनऊ के अंदर एक राष्ट्रीय अधिवेशन हुआ था कांग्रेस का. ही हैड गॉन देयर. As we have already discussed, there was also Rajkumar Shukla who had come with the problems of the sharecroppers of Champaran, so that the problems could be solved, and he asked for that also. So there were 2301 delegates. वहाँ पर 2301 delegates थे. Delegates are the representatives, प्रतिनिधि थे जो डिफरेंट पार्ट्स ऑफ इंडिया से आए थे, एंड मैनी विजिटर्स, और दूसरे विजिटर्स भी थे, फेमस पर्सन्स भी थे. Those who were discussing the problems of different parts of India. So during the proceedings, when the proceeding was going on, the process was going on, जब प्रक्रिया चल रही थी, सभी लोग डिस्कस कर रहे थे, गांधी रिकाउंटेड, गांधी ने रिकाउंट किया, रिमेंबर्ड किया, फिर याद करके बताया. बिकॉज गांधी वॉज टेलिंग द स्टोरी टू लुइस फिशर, एंड लुइस फिशर फ्रॉम द वर्ड्स ऑफ गांधी इज टेलिंग टू द रीडर्स. ही सेड, गांधी सेड, ए पीजेंट केम अप टू मी लुकिंग लाइक एनी अदर पीजेंट इन इंडिया. कि एक पीजेंट मेरे पास आया, एक फार्मर है वो मेरे पास आया, हु वॉज ऑल्सो लुकिंग लाइक अदर पीजेंट्स ऑफ इंडिया. जैसे कि दूसरे पीजेंट हैं वो इंडिया के अंदर दिखाई देते हैं. इन द सेम वे ही वॉज ऑल्सो लुकिंग लाइक दैट. सो ही केम देयर. ए पीजेंट केम अप टू मी लुकिंग लाइक एनी अदर पीजेंट इन इंडिया, पुअर एंड इमिशिएटेड. ही वॉज ऑल्सो पुअर एंड लाइक द अदर ही वॉज ऑल्सो फिजिकली. So emaciated, physically weak. So he was looking very poor and emaciated, and said, और उसने आकर के कहा कि I'm राजकुमार शुक्ला, I'm from चंपारण, कि मैं राजकुमार शुक्ला हूँ, मैं चंपारण से बिलोंग करता हूँ, and I want you to come to my district, and I want that you should come with me to my district, that is चंपारण. Gandhi had never heard of the place. Gandhi till that date had never heard of that place of चंपारण. गांधी ने कभी चंपारण के बारे में सुना ही नहीं था. इट वॉज नाउ लुइस फिशर इज टेलिंग दैट इट वॉज इन द फुट हिल्स ऑफ द टावरिंग हिमालयाज, की जो टावर के जैसे हिमालय है ऊँचे ऊँचे, उनके फुट हिल्स के अंदर उसकी तलहटी में ये चंपारण डिस्ट्रिक्ट है वो एग्जिस्ट करता है, नियर द किंगडम ऑफ नेपाल, नेपाल के किंगडम के नज़दीक. Now, Louis Fisher is telling that what was ancient sharecropping system there under an ancient arrangement or the ancient sharecropping system. The Champaran peasants were sharecroppers. तो चंपारण के जो peasants थे sharecropper थे. They had to plant in the 15% of the total their holdings, and that whole harvest was to be given as rent. So they were sharecroppers, and Rajkumar Shukla was also among them. राजकुमार शुक्ला भी उन्हीं में से एक था. He was illiterate but resolute. Illiterate जरूर था but he was resolute, determined. दृढ़ निश्चय था that he had come there to take Gandhi at home. So he was determined about that. He had come to Congress session to complain about injustice of the landlord system in Bihar. वो स्पेशली लखनऊ कांग्रेस सेशन के अंदर इसीलिए आया था so that he could make a complaint अबाउट द इनजस्टिस ऑफ द लैंडलॉर्ड सिस्टम इन बिहार, कि लैंडलॉर्ड सिस्टम का जो इनजस्टिस है, किस प्रकार से लैंडलॉर्ड्स हैं दे आर डूइंग इनजस्टिस विद द पीजेंट्स इन बिहार. सो ही हैड कम देयर फॉर दैट इनजस्टिस टू डिस्कस अबाउट, टू कंप्लेन अबाउट द इनजस्टिस इन द कांग्रेस सेशन. एंड समबडी हैड प्रोबेबली सेड स्पीक टू गांधी. उस शायद किसी ने प्रोबेबली कहा था कि गांधी से बोलिए, गांधी आपकी प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व कर सकते हैं. माइट बी दैट पर्सन हैव हर्ड अबाउट द गांधीज एक्टिविटीज इन साउथ अफ्रीका, दैट हाउ ही हैड सॉल्व द प्रॉब्लम ऑफ दोज पर्सन्स इन साउथ अफ्रीका. सो दैट्स वाई ही केम टू गांधी एंड सेड दैट आई एम राजकुमार शुक्ला एंड आई हैव कम फ्रॉम चंपारण एंड आई वांट यू टू कम टू माई डिस्ट्रिक्ट. and Gandhi had never heard of that place, so he heard the whole story of Rajkumar Shukla, that what really had happened. So Gandhi told to Shukla that he had an appointment in Kanpur. He told that actually I have an appointment or a meeting in Kanpur, and was also committed to go to other parts of India. That he had not only a meeting appointment in Kanpur, but he had also to go other parts of India. कि उसको केवल कानपुर में नहीं बल्कि इंडिया के दूसरे पार्ट्स में भी जाना है. So he is already engaged for some time, so he can't go with him. Shukla accompanied him everywhere. As already mentioned that he was a determined person. He was a determined person. हार नहीं मानने वाला था, वो एक determined person था, and that's why he accompanied him. He gave company to him everywhere. He gave company to him everywhere. कि उसने उसकी कंपनी रखी, उसके साथ रहा. It means he had gone wherever Gandhi had gone. गांधी जहाँ भी गया, he had followed him everywhere. He had followed him everywhere. Then Gandhi returned to his ashram near Ahmedabad. उसके बाद गांधी वापस आ गया सेवाग्राम in central India. So he had followed him there also. Shukla followed him to the ashram. He was so determined that if he determined that he will take Gandhi with him, so he will do the same. For weeks he never left Gandhi's side. कुछ वीक तक उसने गांधी की साइड ही नहीं छोड़ी, गांधी का साथ ही नहीं छोड़ा. At last he begged, he requested, उसने बेग किया, भीख मांगी. किस चीज़ के लिए? He said fix a date please. कि एक डेट है वो फिक्स कर दीजिए. Tell me when you will go with me. Impressed by the sharecropper's tenacity. Gandhi was totally impressed. बड़ा प्रभावित हुआ शेयरक्रॉपर की टेंसिटी से. Stubbornness, जिद्दीपन, determined. How stubborn he was. कितना जिद्दी है, कितना determined है. And the story, and also he was impressed by his story that how the sharecroppers were in problem. कि शेयरक्रॉपर्स कितने प्रॉब्लम के अंदर हैं, कैसे उनके साथ लैंडलॉर्ड्स हैं वो इनजस्टिस कर रहे हैं. So he was totally impressed by sharecroppers' tenacity and also his story. Gandhi at last said, I have to be in Calcutta on such and such a date. Date has not been provided कि such and such a date कि उस तारीख को मैं कोलकाता आऊँगा. Come and meet me कि वहाँ आना और मेरे से मिलना, and take me from there और वहाँ से आकर के मुझे ले जाना. That was the response from Gandhi to him after having so many requests. So months passed, कुछ महीने बीत गए because he had given a date that come on that date to Calcutta and take me from there. So months passed, the date had come. Shukla was sitting on his haunches at the appointed spot in Calcutta. Shukla was sitting there. He was waiting for Gandhi, that Gandhi would come there, and he was also sitting on his haunches, on the hips, on his buttocks, like someone is waiting, like a farmer is waiting for someone. When Gandhi arrived, and Gandhi arrived at that time, he waited till Gandhi was free, and he waited there till Gandhi was free, because Gandhi had already told that an appointment there, so he would come there. So anyhow he waited till Gandhi was free. Then after that, two of them boarded a train for the city of Patna in Bihar. After that, both of them boarded a train for the city of Patna in Bihar. दोनों ने एक ट्रेन के ऊपर बोर्ड की सवारी की ताकि वो पटना तक पहुँचाए. Because Patna was also in the route of, because he had come to Kolkata, the capital of you can say Bihar, Patna, and after that Patna to Champaran district. So both had boarded a train from city of Patna in Bihar. There Shukla led him to the house of a lawyer named Rajendra Prasad, who later became president of Congress Party and of India. So there in Patna, a famous lawyer at that time was Rajendra Prasad. He was there, and Rajkumar Shukla led him to the house of a lawyer, that is Rajendra Prasad. राजेंद्र प्रसाद के पास राजकुमार शुक्ला वहाँ लेकर गया उसको. वो लेटर बिकेम प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ कांग्रेस, जो बाद में कांग्रेस का प्रेसिडेंट बना, एंड ऑल्सो प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ इंडिया, द फर्स्ट प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ इंडिया. But what really had happened? Rajendra Prasad was out of a town at that time. At that time, Rajendra Prasad was not there. He was out of town. But the servants knew Shukla as a poor yeoman who pestered their master to help the indigo sharecroppers. But the servants knew very well. Servants को ये पता था that this Rajendra Prasad, this Rajkumar Shukla, he is a poor yeoman or a peasant or a farmer. कि ये राजकुमार शुक्ला है, ये हमेशा एक किसान है. वो पेस्टर्ड देयर, पेस्टर्ड मीन्स ट्रबल्ड, कि जो उनके मास्टर को, उनका मास्टर कौन था? राजेंद्र प्रसाद. उसको ये ट्रबल देता है टू हेल्प द इंडिगो शेयर क्रॉपर्स, इंडिगो शेयर क्रॉपर्स की हेल्प के नाम पे, कि उनकी हेल्प करवाने के लिए मैं आ रहा हूँ, उनकी सहायता के लिए मैं आया हूँ. सो दे लेट हिम स्टे ऑन द ग्राउंड्स, इसीलिए उन्होंने उनको ग्राउंड के ऊपर स्टे करने दिया. नो प्रॉब्लम अबाउट दैट. सो दे लेट हिम स्टे ऑन द ग्राउंड्स विद हिज कंपेनियन. उसके साथी के साथ कौन था? उसका राजकुमार शुक्ला का साथी. दैट गांधी वॉज हिज कंपेनियन. गांधी whom they took to be another peasant. गांधी को भी अलाउ कर दिया कि दैट यू could also stay on ground because they thought that Gandhi was another peasant. Why? Because you know very well that he was with Rajkumar Shukla, who was a peasant, and Gandhi was always simple in his dress and manners. गांधी की जो ड्रेस रही है वो भी हमेशा सिंपल रही है, उनके मैनर्स भी सिंपल रहे हैं. They can't think that he was an advocate, so they took him to be another peasant. But Gandhi was not permitted to draw water from the well. लेकिन गांधी को वेल से, कुएं से पानी ड्रॉ करने के लिए, निकालने के लिए अलाउ नहीं किया गया. लेस्ट सम ड्रॉप्स फ्रॉम द बकेट पॉल्यूट द एंटायर सोर्स, क्योंकि कहीं ऐसा ना हो कि बकेट से कुछ ड्रॉप्स हैं वो पूरे सोर्स को ही पॉल्यूट ना कर दें. और इन अदर वर्ड्स कि जो बकेट से जो ड्रॉप्स हैं वो कुछ चली जाएंगी कहाँ? वेल के अंदर. तो जो पूरा वेल है, जो पूरा सोर्स है, that will be polluted. It means at that time untouchability was also there in tradition. So Rajkumar Shukla and the other peasants, they were supposed to be untouchable, and because Gandhi was also with Rajkumar Shukla, he was also supposed to be untouchable. So he was not permitted, thinking that he was also untouchable like Rajkumar Shukla, because Gandhi was also simple in his dress and manners. हाउ डिड दे नो दैट ही वॉज नॉट एन अनटचेबल? कि उनको ऐसे कैसे पता चलता कि वो अनटचेबल नहीं है? ही इज़ फ्रॉम ब्राह्मण फैमिली और ही इज़ एन बिग लॉयर, ही इज़ फ्रॉम द अपर कास्ट फैमिली, बिकॉज ही हैपन्स टू बी सो सिंपल इन हिज मैनर्स, इन हिज ड्रेस, एज वेल एज ही वॉज विद अ लोअर कास्ट पर्सन, दैट इज राजकुमार शुक्ला. सो समटाइम ऑल्सो a question comes from here, why the servants of Rajendra Prasad didn't permit Gandhi to draw water from the well? So you can say that they thought that he is also another peasant because he had come with Gandhi. Gandhi decided to go first to Muzaffarpur because he couldn't meet Rajendra Prasad, so he decided that he should go first to Muzaffarpur there, which was in route to Champaran, because that was in route or on the way to Champaran from Patna, because they had come from Kolkata to Patna. So from Patna he thought that before reaching Champaran he should go Muzaffarpur. It means any one of his acquaintance was also in Muzaffarpur, and he thought that he should go first to Muzaffarpur, which was in route to Champaran, जो कि चंपारण के रास्ते में ही पड़ता था. To obtain more complete information about conditions than Shukla was capable of imparting, कि इसकी बजाय कि उन conditions को वो क्या है प्राप्त कर सके जितना कि शुक्ला वो चीज़ें इंफॉर्मेशन से नहीं दे पाया. सो टू गेट मोर इंफॉर्मेशंस अबाउट द केस ही वेंट देयर. He accordingly sent a telegram to Professor J.B. Kriplani. So he knew a person whose name was J.B. Kriplani, one of his old acquaintance of the Arts College in Muzaffarpur, whom he had seen at Tagore's Shantiniketan. So he sent a telegram to Professor J.B. Kriplani. उसने J.B. Kriplani के पास एक टेलीग्राम भेज दिया whom he had seen at टैगोर से शांति निकेतन स्कूल, जिसने कि उसको क्या है टैगोर शांति निकेतन स्कूल में मिला था, वो उससे देखा था. So he had remembered that such a person is there who could be called before going there, who can welcome him and arrange his staying arrangements. So he had called to J.B. Kriplani for the further activities to Muzaffarpur so that he could reach Muzaffarpur and stay there. He was his old acquaintance. So then he gone there, and the train in which he was boarded arrived at midnight on 15th April. So the first time the date has been given when did Gandhi arrived at Champaran, because actually Muzaffarpur is also on the way of Champaran, that also related to Champaran. So you can say that he at last reached to Muzaffarpur, that was on the way to Champaran on 15th April 1970. Kriplani, to whom he had telegraphed already, was waiting at the station with a large body of students, and he was waiting with large body of students to welcome him. That such a lawyer is coming, such a famous person he is, who had solved the problem of the Africans. So he was with his students to welcome him. Gandhi stayed there for 2 days in the home of Professor Malkani, a teacher in government school. Gandhi stayed there. He had made his arrangement. Kriplani had made his arrangement in the house of Malkani, who was also a government teacher in a school. It was an extraordinary thing in those days, Gandhi commented. And Gandhi commented that that was a very unusual thing, extraordinary thing. ये बड़ी असाधारण बात थी, unusual thing थी in those days. Gandhi commented, for a government professor to harbor a man like me, कि गवर्नमेंट प्रोफेसर है वो हार्बर कर रहा है, शेल्टर दे रहा है, आश्रय दे रहा है रहने के लिए, a person like Gandhi, because Gandhi happens to be an advocate of home rule. गृह शासन से लोगों की परेशानी से रिलेटेड क्या है, एक वकील था. एंड टू गिव सिंपैथी टू द एडवोकेट्स ऑफ होम रूल was a thing to be giving a threatening, to be frightened. लोग क्या करते थे, इस प्रकार की शेल्टर देने से डरते थे, बिकॉज इन स्मॉलर लोकेलिटीज द इंडियंस वर अफ्रेड टू शो सिंपैथी फॉर एडवोकेट्स ऑफ होम रूल. होम रूल के जो एडवोकेट्स थे इन स्मॉलर लोकेलिटीज लाइक मुजफ्फरपुर, द इंडियंस वर ऑलवेज अफ्रेड टू शो सिंपैथी टुवर्ड्स दोज एडवोकेट्स. उनके प्रति किसी प्रकार की सिंपैथी दिखाने से वो डरते थे. एंड बिकॉज Gandhi was staying there in the Professor Malkani's house, who was a government teacher, and he happens to be a government teacher, so he also have a fear of losing his job. So even then, that's another thing Gandhi is commenting, that for a government professor to harbor a man like me, that was unusual, that was an extraordinary thing. कि ये बड़ी it was an extraordinary thing in those days. ये बड़ी असाधारण बात थी कि गवर्नमेंट टीचर मेरे को हार्बर कर रहा था, because they had always a fear of losing their job. So that's all for today. We will continue in the next.